Good morning, everybody. This is Mr. Walker with the Unit 3B test corrections. So what I'm going to do is go over the four most missed questions from the test, and then there will be three questions following that you'll have to answer on your own in the Ed puzzle. Once you're finished and done, please let me know, and I can either reset your score if you need to get the 100%, or if you get a 100%, I will update your test corrections in the Aries gradebook. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first question, this is one that's missed oftentimes. I've had this question come up a lot over the years, and it says Sally is buying new school supplies. She used a 15% coupons on a set of markers that was originally $3, and she bought some paper that was 20% off. In total, Sally spent $5.35 using the coupons. How much was the original price of the paper? So let's go ahead and kind of just mark some things that I see that are important. Let's see, she used a 15% coupon, which means she's going to be taking money off. And those markers were originally $3. So she's not going to pay $3 for the markers because she has a 15% off coupon. And let's see, she has a 20% off coupon for some paper. And then the total, we're told, is $5.35 with the coupons. The question that we're trying to figure out here is how much was the original price of the paper? So I'll show you a couple of ways to do this, but let's think about how they arrived at the $5.35. So in order to get to $5.35, we had to add the price of the markers with the price of the paper. Okay, so we're going to try to think of this as two separate pieces, two separate things, because in order to get to $5.35, we need to know the price of the markers and the price of the paper. So let's start with the markers. So it says the original was $3 and the coupon was for 15% off. There's a couple ways that you guys can try to find this. You can use the equation for finding a percentage, or you can use one of the tables, the percentage table that I taught you how to use. So I'll go ahead and use the table. So let's see, I'm gonna use this, set it up. I'm gonna put the percentages on this side, and then my money will go on this side. So let's keep track. Now the 100% number will always go next to the original. So that's going to be the $3. I'm just going to use 3. And then the percent off is 15. So let's think, it's got to go on which side? It's got to go on the left side because it's a percent. So let's see. Now, to find out what 15% equals, we need to find the constant of proportionality. What number are we multiplying by to go from 100 to 3? And to figure that out, I just divide 3 by 100. And that number is 0.03. So if I want to go from the percent side, that's this side over here, all I have to do is multiply by 0.03. So let's multiply 15 times 0.03. And I'm going to use my calculator here in front of me. So 0.03 times 15, which is the percent off, is, let's see, 45 cents. So she's going to take 45 cents off of the price of the markers. All right, so 15% off. Let's see, so if she originally paid $3 and 15% off means that we're going to subtract whenever you take a coupon and use it. 45 cents. the total amount that she used for the markers is $2.55. So that's what she paid for the markers after the coupon. Now, to figure out what she used and paid for the paper, I could just remove that $2.55 from the total $5.35. So remember, it takes $2.55 plus the paper to make $5.35. So what I would do is just remove $2.55 from $5.35. So I'm subtracting the two to figure out and say, oh, the paper was $2.80 at the checkout. Now remember, this amount right here is actually what she paid after the coupon. So we're not really trying to find that though. Remember, the question up here in green is how much was the original price of the paper? So let's go ahead and use a table again with percentages in money on one side. And remember, the original price is always equal to 100%, and that's the money that we don't know yet. We don't know the original price, but we do know that the 20% off meaning she paid 80%, got us to a price of $2.80. It's important to remember that you don't want to put the $2.80 next to this 20% because you're not paying 20%, you're paying 80%. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and try to find that constant of proportionality again. So what number do we multiply the 80 by to get to 280? Well, in order to find that, I'd take $2.80 and divide it by 80. And of course, you can use a calculator to find that out. And I found out the constant of proportionality is 0.035. All right, so if I want to find out what the original price is, I just take that constant of proportionality and multiply it by my 100. And I get 3.5. And when you're talking about money, there's 2 decimal places after. So the original price of the item of the paper is $3.50. This was a pretty intense question because you had to figure out what the price of the markers was first, then find out what the price of the paper was second, and then the third thing, you had to find out what the original price, the 100%. Just remember, original is always 100%. All right, let's move on to our next question. So Marcia is at a store with a 20% off sale. She also has a coupon for an additional 10% off. Of the sales price, prove or disprove that the following statement: a 20% discount on the original price of an item, followed by the use of a 10% off coupon, results in a 30% discount. So I had a lot of people saying that this was true. Let's first look at what is important. So we have the 20% off on the sale, and then you're going to use an additional 10% off of the sale price. So I'm going to box that because that's important. It's off the sales price. And then we have the statement that we're trying to prove or disprove is that it's going to be a 30% off sale. Well, obviously, I think you figured out that it's adding 20 and 30, or 20 and 10. But let's see. Let's just imagine and kind of come up with a problem where the item that you wanted to buy was $100. So the original price in the store was $100. And if you take 30% off, it would end up being $70. 30% of 100 is $30. So they would take that much money off, 30. So let's see. I got my percent and 100, just like I did on the last problem. The 100% is equal to the original cost of the item. And we said this one's $100. And the 20%, this is what you're going to take off. Let's see. Well, this is kind of easy because 100 and 100 are next to each other. So the number that's going to go next to the 20 is a 20. So you're going to take $20 off. So if you just had the 20% off for the sale, you would end up spending $80, right? But here's the thing, you have a coupon that will remove 10% from this sales price. So if we want to find out what 10% of the sales price is, we're going to make another percentage table. We have the new cost, the new original is 80, which is the sale. And then the 10% goes on the left because it's a percentage number. All right, to find the constant of proportionality in this problem, we're going to divide the 80 by the 100. And I used my calculator. 80 divided by 100 is 0.8. Okay, so let's see. 10%. So I'm going to go from 10 to this side. So I'm going to multiply 10 times 0.8. $8 off. So I'm going to remove $8 from 80 and we have 72. So it's not $30 off. It's actually $28 off with this problem from the original price. So it's $28 different. Now, remember, if you're combining the sales, it would have been 30% off. But in this case, you're not combining the percentage off. First, you find out how much the sale price is, $80. And then this coupon says it's off the sales price. So it's not off the original, it's off the sales price. So this one would be disproven because you're not taking it off the original price, you're taking it off the sales price. You're taking that additional 10% off the sales price, not the original. All right. Another question here that was pretty tricky for us. An account has a principal balance of $300 and a simple interest rate of 3.9%. The table shows the simple interest earned and the new account balance for 3 and 5 years. So let's kind of just take a look at what we have here. It says, okay, so the principal, so this is how much you put into the bank first. And then simple interest means this is how much money every year your money would earn. And they're showing you how much money is in the account after 3 and 5 years. So we can kind of see that here. In 3 years, your money would have earned you $35. In 5 years, your money would have earned you $58.50. And this amount over on this side, let's see, $335.10 is just the sum of the 300 that you originally put in plus the amount of interest that it earned. So that's where they get that number. So they found out how much interest they made and then found out how much total would have been in the bank. All right, so with this question, it's actually a little bit easier than it looks. The question that you're supposed to do is find out or complete the table for the 8th year. So really what you could have done and what I noticed is that these two numbers right here, 3 and 5, create the 8. So if I add how much money you would get in 3 years and how much money you would get in 5 years, so $35.10 plus the $58.50, you can see, okay, we're going to earn $93.60 in 8 years. And if you want to find out how much total is going to be in the bank, just like how we did in the first row, we added $35.10 to 300. We're going to add $93.60 to 300. So that's going to be $393.60. Now, the real way to do it without like having this clue inside of the table is to create a table, a proportional table where you have the percents and the money. The original amount that you put in the bank is 100%. And then you're trying to find out how much is your bank earning every year. So that's 3.9%. It needs to go on the left. First step is to find the constant of proportionality. So you divide 300 by 100. So that would be 3. And then to go from 3.9 to the other side over here, we're going to multiply 3.9 times 3, the constant. So let's see, 3.9 times 3 is 11.7. So this is how much money you earn every year. So each year your money is in the bank, you're going to earn $11.70 a year. So if you had it in there for 8 years, that's 1170, 1170, 1170, 1170, 8 times. So you just multiply that number by 8. So take $11.70 times 8. And you get $93.60. So without using the table as kind of like a cheat sheet, the original table, you find out what it is in a year, how much interest gets earned in a year, and then you multiply that by 8 because that's how long your money is sitting in the bank. All right, last question. So a cookbook originally costing $13. Yesterday, Marta bought it with 40% off. And the question is, how much is deducted from the original price? I have a feeling that a lot of people had probably missed this question because they didn't really look at the question overall. So it says the original cost 13. So this is your 100%. This is the of number that we talked about, the whole. And then this is your percent off. So the question is, how much was deducted from the original price? So the question isn't what are they going to pay later? It's how much is going to get taken off. So you're trying to find 40% of 13. So we can use our percent table again. We have the original is always 100. So that's $13. And then the 40% has to go on this side since it is a percent. And then the first thing I have to do is find out what number do we multiply by to go from one side to the other. And I just divide 13 by 100. And that gives me 0.13. So now I just take 40 and multiply it by that constant. And I got $5.20. So remember, this is the discount that you're getting. You're getting 40% off or $5.20 off. Okay, they're not asking you what's the price after the discount. They're asking you for how much is deducted. So this is your answer here. All right, so the next couple slides, you guys are going to be solving some problems on your own. Remember, if you don't get a 100%, please email me. Let me reset it. If you do get a 100%, let me know you got a 100 and I'll update your score in Aries. All right, question number 1. This year, the library in Richmond collected $764 in overdue fees, which is 60% less then the amount it collected last year. How much money did the library collect last year? So you're trying to find out how much they collected the year prior. Question 2. You have a 25% off for the original price. Stacy wants to buy a newspaper. The original was 48 cents. How much money will be taken off? So you need to tell me how much money will get deducted from the original. And question 3. An account has a principal balance of $500 with a simple interest rate of 3.9%. The table shows the simple interest earned for the new account on 3 and 5 years. So I want you to tell me first how much simple interest was earned in 8 years, and then the second question, what is the new account balance? All right. Just let me know when you're finished. Email me to let me know you got a 100%, or if I